Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since I posted my last video. It's been like more than 2 months. So before getting into this video, I just need to tell you guys that please don't mind my hair and my face, because as you can see my hair is really frizzy as I just washed it, and I have no makeup on my face right now. It's completely bare. I have nothing on my face except for the lipstick. So I have it on for the purpose of shooting, and I'm not focusing on makeup this time because this video is going to be related to skincare. So when I say skincare, please don't think that I'm going to be talking about all the cleansers, moisturizers, serums, treatments, skin treatments, face masks, etc. I'm going to be talking about a certain product that should be used by every single individual in order to make the previously listed products to work on your skin. Yes, our hero for today is sunscreen. I really can't stress enough the importance of using sunscreen, you guys. I still see many people skipping their sunscreens, and a few who are skeptical whether they should use one or not, which is why out of concern I decided to make this video to share the significance of sunscreen with all of you. I'm not going to be recommending you the brands of sunscreen available in the market. Instead, I can guarantee you that this video is going to be 100% helpful for you to choose a sunscreen for your skin type. And this video will be an eye-opening to all those who haven't been using sunscreen so far. To start with, sunscreen is not just a cream to be applied on our face like any other face cream. It has several other benefits way beyond our knowledge. Sunscreen should be used by every single individual in every part of the world all year round. Yes, even under cloudy skies, as the harmful ultraviolet UV rays can easily pass through clouds. So in this video, we are going to be discussing about the importance of using sunscreen, the risks associated with sun exposure, how to select a sunscreen for your skin type, and a few other things in detail. Basically, there are two harmful radiations that are emitted from the sun, being UVA rays and UVB rays. Now, these two rays can severely damage our skin. Let's discuss about these rays first. Consider UVA rays. Think A for aging. Now, these UVA rays, they pass through the epidermis layer of the skin, that is the topmost or outermost layer of the skin, to the dermal layer, and they cause damage there. Now, these rays are the ones that are primarily responsible for wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. These rays can also prematurely age your skin, and they cause age spots. Now, skin wrinkling with age is a very beautiful process that should be embraced, but premature aging or premature wrinkles definitely isn't. UVA rays can also result in collagen breakdown. Now, collagen plays a key role in maintaining the skin's health, skin's elasticity, and skin's youthness. So its breakdown is going to affect or damage the skin severely. Last but not the least, UVA rays can also suppress the immune system. Now let's talk about UVB rays. Think B for burning. So unlike UVA rays, these rays doesn't pass through the dermal layer, which is inside dermal layer of the skin. Instead, they cause the most immediate and obvious damage to the outermost, that is the epidermis layer of the skin. That is, they cause burning. However, UVB light is more worrisome because they are responsible for the production of melanoma, a type of skin cancer. For full protection against these harmful radiations, one must consider using a broad spectrum sunscreen, which is commonly labeled with a SPF. Broad spectrum means the one which protects our skin from both UVA as well as UVB rays. Let's discuss SPF. SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. It measures a sunscreen's ability to filter UVB rays, which are responsible for burning and skin cancer. But SPF only measures UVB rays. It doesn't tell you anything about protection from UVA rays. There is only one way to tell whether your sunscreen offers UVA coverage or not, and that's the word broad spectrum. Without the words broad spectrum, your sunscreen doesn't likely offer you coverage from UVA rays. The most common ranges of SPF are SPF 15, SPF 30 and SPF 45. out of which SPF 30 is the most desirable range. SPF 15 filters about 93% of UVB rays. SPF 30 filters about 97% of UVB rays. And SPF 50 filters about 98% of UVB rays. Now, the SPF number tells you how long the sun's UV radiation would take to redden or burn your skin when you are using the sunscreen exactly as directed versus the amount of time your skin takes to redden or burn without any sunscreen. Let me explain clearly. Consider this scenario. Imagine that your skin normally begins to burn after 10 minutes in full sun without any protection. A 30 SPF sunscreen would provide 30 times the protection of no sunscreen. So, when you burn in 10 minutes without sunscreen, you are likely to burn only after 30 into 10, that is 300 minutes after using SPF 30 alone. That's a total of 5 hours. One must consider reapplying sunscreen every 2 hours or as directed, especially if swimming or sweating a lot. There are two types of sunscreens available in the market: physical sunscreen and chemical sunscreen. So physical sunscreen, they contain active mineral ingredients such as zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Let's discuss the working principle of physical sunscreen and chemical sunscreen separately. Physical sunscreen work by sitting on top of the skin, and it forms a protective physical shield or barrier and deflects the harmful UV rays away from the skin. Whereas chemical sunscreens, they contain organic compounds such as oxybenzone, octinoxate, octisalate, avobenzone, etc. So chemical sunscreen absorbs into the skin, and then they also absorb the UV rays, and they convert the absorbed UV rays into heat and releases them from the skin or from the body. Let's discuss the pros and cons of physical and chemical sunscreens. The pros of physical sunscreens are like they are very safe to use on babies and during pregnancy. It works on the skin, or it protects the skin from the sun as soon as it is applied. You don't need to wait before heading outdoors, and it has longer shelf life. It can be less irritating for sensitive skin than certain chemical sunscreens. So the cons being, it is often thicker and heavier than a chemical sunscreen with the same SPF, making it not suitable for oily or acne prone skin. It also gives the ghosting white cast effect post application if it is not applied properly, or if it is not blended properly into the skin. Pros of chemical sunscreen are they are very lightweight, and they are like non-sticky, and it is suitable for daily wear. They spread easily on the skin and has zero white cast. They also ensure the most effective broad spectrum coverage. Cons being, it only becomes effective approximately 20 minutes after the application, and some chemical sunscreens have been known to cause allergic reactions and irritation in sensitive skin. Whether you choose a physical sunscreen or a chemical sunscreen, there are several things to look for on the label. So number one, broad spectrum. As I said before, broad spectrum tells you that it offers coverage from both UVA and UVB rays. Number two, fragrance free. Especially if your skin is sensitive, you have to opt in for a fragrance free sunscreen. Number three, non-comedogenic. Especially if you're acne prone, you have to look in for these words: non-comedogenic. This means it won't clog your pores. Number four, oil free. Number five, paraben free. Oil free for oily skin people, and paraben free for every skin type out there. And last but not the least, you have to look in for SPF 30 at least or higher. If you have acne prone or sensitive skin, look for a product labeled for blemish prone or sensitive skin. Sunscreen is available in the form of gel, powder, cream and lotion. My personal favorite is Neutrogena Hydro Boost SPF 50 sunscreen. So here they have mentioned it offers coverage from both UVA and UVB, and they have also mentioned that it won't clog pores, it's not greasy, and yes, it is SPF 50, and it is a water gel sunscreen, and it has a gel type consistency. I will swatch the product for you. So this is how it looks. just need to rub in. It is a chemical sunscreen. It is actually a chemical sunscreen. Yes. So I personally don't like white cast on my face, so I opt for chemical sunscreen. So you just need to blend in well for it to get absorbed into your skin. Now this sunscreen has hyaluronic acid in it, so it offers the hydration that the skin needs as well. And also whenever I'm doing makeup, I just opt for this sunscreen because whenever I'm using this sunscreen, I don't even need a primer for my makeup. It acts as a very good primer. So as you can see, this is how it looks post application. So you can see the glow here. I hope you can see that clearly. Kind of camera. Okay, so you can see the nice glow here. You can see the difference between this and this. So this is with sunscreen and this one is without. So it also gives a nice sheen and nice glow to your skin when it is applied, especially before makeup. It just acts as a smooth base. Although using other products such as face creams, lotion, or even makeup for that matter, with sunscreen is beneficial, it is nowhere close to actual sunscreen in protecting your skin. So don't ever skip using sunscreen under makeup. Reapplying sunscreen when you are having makeup on is near impossible. That's when powder sunscreen comes handy. This is a powder sunscreen. You can just dust it on your face and you're done. So it has a nice brush here. Oops. Okay, so you just need to swirl it to open this one and close it like this. That's it. So you just need to dust it on your face and you're done. Your first application of sunscreen, if using a chemical sunscreen, should happen 15 minutes before you head outside. It should always be applied to dry skin. All areas of skin not covered by clothing should have sunscreen on them. Do not forget the ears, lips, neck, hands and feet. Sunscreens should be reapplied every 2 hours as said before, or more often if you are swimming or sweating a lot. To get the full protection from your sunscreen, please use it generously. Also, please note that the sunscreens do have a listed expiration date. If your sunscreen has passed the expiration date or is over 3 years old, please do not use them, as the effectiveness of sunscreen decreases after 3 years. Also, do not use your sunscreen if the color or the consistency has changed. It's recommended that all people, regardless of skin color, use sunscreen. Skin cancer can develop even in people with darker skin types. Last point we all should be aware of is that even the highest SPF sunscreens don't protect against 100% of the sun's harmful radiation. In addition to sunscreen, I recommend sunglasses, wide-brimmed hats, protective clothing, and seeking shade whenever possible, especially in summer. This is my first topic under skincare because no matter how well you take care of your skin, no matter how much you spend on your skin, no matter how often you visit your dermatologist, if you are not using a proper sunscreen or if you are not protecting your skin from the harmful ultraviolet radiations, everything else goes in vain. I hope this video was helpful and I hope I covered every single detail regarding sunscreen. I'll see you all soon in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay gorgeous, stay safe and use sunscreen.